Hey Bruce, it's Britt. Real quick video. This is the shaft, a 2-inch piece of cold rolled steel, I guess, round stock, that I was going to cut down and use as an intermediate shaft to take the place of the gearbox, which I still may do because I'm having some belt slip issues, but I'll get into that later. So what I got going on now is I went ahead and indicated the work in the 4-jaw chuck, indicated it was running true right here, set the steady rest up, which I've never used before, and if you'll notice there's an oblong deal right here, and that's actually where they rolled and pinched off the bar instead of cutting it when they formed it. So I've got a center drill that, I've got a live center that just came in the mail today, and I'm going to set that up there, and then I'll face off the end of that. And so just doing some experimenting, seeing how things are going. Right now I'm running at 6 hertz, which 6 hertz, which is pretty slow, as you can see. Never used a steady rest before, so wasn't real sure what to do with it. This one actually has 2 rollers on the bottom, and it's just a slide on top. The rollers were an like a retrofit that the previous owner did, and I like it. It works pretty well. They're tight and won't move, so I'm thinking about trying and finding another one of these and installing it up here so it's just roller all the way around. Like I said, never used one before, but it'll be interesting to see how that works. But this is my new Chinese South Bend drill chuck that works pretty good. It's a MT3 because I have an MT3 in the quill, unlike yours, which is an MT4, and I wish I had an MT4. I may see if I can get a machinist somewhere to bore that out to the next larger size, which would be MT4, because I have an MT4 to MT3 sleeve, but it is what it is right now. So anyway, I just thought I would share this with you real fast and let you see the thing run. I do have the apron put on, the apron cover put back on. The feeds work. The shafts are stationary right now because I've got it out in the gearbox in neutral, but cross feed, or the longitudinal feed and the cross feed, both work. The half nuts work. My repair to this gear right here works fine, and then this isn't tight. It actually freewheels at the moment, but then, you know, the handle out, pull that out, the handle is freewheeling. But everything seems to work okay so far. I've got some oil in it, which is a mix mash of different hydraulic fluids and whatnot that I had laying around, and so I need to get the correct lubricants. Just so I can, there we go, just so I can, you know, run it as correctly as I can. But everything seems to be pretty smooth. And with that gearbox missing, with the motor being direct driven, this thing is incredibly quiet. I mean, there's no noise whatsoever. You can, there's a little bit of it's just bearing noise really, but there's no rattles, no grinding, no anything that would make it seem like there's a problem. But anyway, well, I'm going to get started on this. I'm going to drill a hole in the end and get it center drilled and put the live center in the end to get it supported. I may leave the steady rest up there, I don't know, but I do have to flip this around because this is a rough sawn end that's not square at all. So I'm going to have to flip it around, center drill that, and then face it off as well, so it'll be perpendicular to the work. But I love a 4-jaw. It's really cool to use. I've been watching some videos on how to get things dialed in pretty quickly, and I'm getting okay at it. I need to buy a good set of indicators because I've got a Harbor Freight dial test indicator back there, which is okay, and then I have another one that's a little different, but I need to get a good set of indicators and you know, maybe a good set of calipers and so on. But anyway, she's running right now. Here it is at 5.67 hertz, which is really slow. And I got my thrust bearing set correctly, so I've got the thrust set right. I just need to get some gasket maker and seal this up and put that cover back on. And then I still haven't, I put the cover on, but it's not cleaned or painted. So I need to probably take this to work and get it sandblasted, get it cleaned, painted, put back together. And I'm actually going to mount the control head here. I'm going to build a little stanchion that sticks up like that, put a couple bolts in it, and then this control box will come up here, and I'll have it to where it can swivel and turn like that. And it's not going to look the greatest. I mean, it's a big, ugly plastic box, but it works. I mean, I have the pot in here, I've got the control head, and it'll be convenient. I'm standing right here at the chuck. I'll just be able to reach over, hit the stop switch, turn the speeds up or down, and I'm thinking about maybe wiring in an emergency stop switch somewhere on the carriage. I don't know, maybe right here where I can, well, not there, but just somewhere. I mean, I'd like to be able to shut this thing down from a multitude of locations. I mean, here's the, pardon the mess everywhere, but you know, there's the switch and so on. Anyway, just thought I'd give you a quick update. So be careful messing around with your barn and whatnot. That can't be an easy job, but hope you can get to working on yours soon, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks, bye.